Hey, what's up everyone? Happy Friday! Welcome to another episode of the SEO video show. Man, it's been a busy week. We just launched the GBP Roast show on at youtube.com at GBP Roast, so go ahead and check that out. We'll be going live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We had a great first turnout, so hopefully we'll grow from there. And so I'm going to be moving a lot of my local findings and information to that show, the GBP Roast show. So this is going to be primarily just purely SEO in general, enterprise SEO, local SEO. But yeah, for more any like maps stuff, Google Business Optimization, local maps will be at the GBP Roast show. Speaking of the GBP Roast, today we have Keith Lambo Evans, who is my co-host at the GBP Roast show. And today we'll be talking about CRO for local SEO. Let's see here. Let's see a few of you out there. Don't be shy, guys. Say hi in live chat. Next week, I will be hosting the SEO in 2025 Majestic book launch. It's early in the morning, 7 a.m., so go to the Majestic's YouTube channel to go ahead and hit the notification bell. Majestic always puts out a SEO in 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. So SEO in 2025 is being launched next week. I'll be hosting the latter part of the book launch, which is about 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So really early, but later in the UK time zone. We got about 6 more minutes to go. We're still waiting for Keith Lambo Evans to join, and we'll be talking about CRO for local SEO. Let me just make sure that he has the right login details. He might be logging into the GBP Roast show. Okay, we're not doing GBP Roast today. We're doing SEO video show. All right, let's see here. And guys, if you guys have any websites that you want some CRO audit on, or like a landing page, submit them in a live chat. We will do live CRO audits. Go ahead and submit it in the live chat. This past week, I released a bunch of new content. We had the Brighton SEO podcast that was produced by Voices of Search and myself. You can see the video with Jordan Cooney, Mike King, and Martha Van Berkel, all who have been guests here on the show. You can see a video podcast of them on SEO Video Show. Just go to the events section of my homepage. You can check that out. Let's see here. Keith, my man. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you in? Oh, yeah, I can hear you. There you are. My man, Keith. Oh, man, he's going down. It's going down. Oh, look at that. We see the moon. We're going to the moon today. Oh, man. All right, guys, we got less than 4 minutes to go. We got Keith Lambo Evans here on the SEO video show. And we'll be talking about CRO for local SEO. We'll do some on-page stuff. And if you guys have any landing pages you want to get audited, we'll do some live audits today. So go ahead and submit them.
What?
In the live chat.
You are?
Sir, Keith, you are going to do some live audits today if we get some brave volunteers.
Is my audio on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you just fine. Okay, this is weird. I'm not seeing.
I might be able to adjust it a little bit.
Sounds good. Let me
check on this puppy. It does seem a little bit low, doesn't it?
It's I can hear. I mean, maybe my headphones. It's,
I don't know.
all right, let's see here.
I think if I press that button, maybe.
All right.
Checkity check. It's the
We got
Lambo
JP
in
the
town.
house.
Hello,
JP
everybody.
Gross in the chats. What's up, JP? All right, we got about 2.5 more minutes to go. I have need to fix my logo here. Let me go ahead and change that logo. If you guys didn't know, I use vMix for my production, and that's the logo you see on the screen, which I'm going to change. All right, so let's see here.
Let's bring this puppy up.
Yes,
Whoa!
sir.
No! Breaking shit.
Volume is fine, dude. Don't touch it, says JP. He's roasting you already.
Oh, I got.
Hey, JP, this is the wrong show. That's on the roast show. But yeah, what's up, JP? I'm gonna let me know if you're still available because I'm planning on heading out your way right after the show. So if you're still available, I can let's shoot some content. Let's get some content for the GBP roast show.
We'll bring it down. No dancing today.
You can dance all you want. Oh well, remember I have at the very end I asked to play a musical instrument or you can sing. So whatever gets that ready. All right. Let me see here, guys. All right, we got about.
There's a little bit of a glare, so get rid of that puppy.
You look angelic. So it could be like a halo. All right. All right, we got less than 1 minute to go. So, Keith, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on mute really quick, and then I'll introduce you in about 8 minutes after the hour. Sound good?
Okay. You want me to do some dancing for you, or?
Well, they'll be on camera. So all right, guys, we are gonna go ahead and get the show started here in about 30 seconds. I want to make sure if you're in the live chat, go ahead and say what's up. Next. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the other side.
Yeah. Hey, time to get it started, no delay, let's work. Wanna see you be an SEO expert. Paul Andre de Vera, steady dropping knowledge. Over 15 years in the game, so he knows all about it. Master the art of SEO, you will be amazed. Time to get your brand off page to on page. Dropping knowledge, legendary for sure. Whether you're just getting started or self-employed entrepreneur. Yeah, let's go. Subscribe to the SEO video show.
Hey, welcome to another episode of the SEO video show where SEO is alive and fun. My name is Paul Andre de Vera, aka Dre, and I curate SEO videos released within the past week into about 1 minute clips. My favorite part of the show is when I get to introduce my guests, and today we have a very special guest, my co-host on the GBP Roast Show, Keith Lambo Evans. Before we get started, let's say what's up to everyone in chat. I see Kim, Victor, Maddox, Luther, Fletcher, Ernesto, JP, Kobe, Kenneth, and Goose. Welcome everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Now let's get on with the show.
Hey Dre, why do SEOs love the farmer's market? Lots of organic content.
All right, first with Google. They just released a clustering versus canonicalization from Search Off the Record podcast. Let's check out this video.
When people think canonicalization, they sort of imagine this one black box that does all the magic things together, and it's very difficult to handle requests from people that are like, well, why is canonicalization wrong? And so I tend to push people to think of it as, well, canonicalization is one step. I have a bunch of URLs and I want to know which of them is the canonical, but there are other steps that are as, if not more important here, like the first one being clustering.
Oh,
usually when people come to us and complain about canonicalization, the immediate thing we say is, oh, that's a clustering problem because these two pages shouldn't be in the same cluster, let alone cases of canonical selection. Like, if you want to bring a canonicalization problem to me, what that is these two pages are in the same cluster, but they aren't actually, like, we picked the wrong one. Like, the most dire case being a hijacking. We see those and we act really fast because those are just disasters.
So clustering is basically taking the pages that we think are the same, and then canonicalization is from those pages, which one is the best one? Is that about right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
All right, be sure to audit your site for clustering accuracy by identifying relevant keyword groups of similar pages that Google may consider duplicates. Okay, use tools like Google Search Console, URL inspection tool to check which pages are being grouped and what canonical URLs are being selected. Okay, and to also actually correct some mistakes, you can do that by updating their content to differentiate similar pages, adjusting canonical tags to reflect the intended structure. Okay, next video, optimizing product pages for e-commerce on SEO Fight Club. Let's check this one out.
There's usually something, and what you have to do is you have to make a spreadsheet of all the canonical URLs of the website, and you have to go down the list and put the best target keyword for each canonical URL into the spreadsheet. And what'll end up happening is you'll find that you have pages targeting multiple keywords, and you should list that out when it happens, because it's going to show you which pages are intentionally cannibalizing each other. And you're going to go, holy cow, we shouldn't be doing this. And so it's a big call out to fix that type of behavior. And when you do that, when you get to the product part of that spreadsheet, then you can start doing the longer tail variations that'll get in the other keywords that you need.
All right. So audit your product and category pages to ensure each targets are distinct, specific keywords, avoiding overlap. You always want to create like a keyword map with keywords to product pages so you can quickly identify target keywords and assign broader terms as category pages. The next video is CTR manipulation strategies by Craig and Chris. Again, this is for educational purposes only.
We're looking at a particular website, and I go into the backend and I can see that 70% of the users are mobile. Me using CTR Booster with residential proxies probably won't have the impact that we're looking for. We're trying to mirror what's already there. And that goes with the keywords. Like, what keywords are you already receiving? What keywords are you actually getting impressions for? Where do you actually show up? Because then there's a piece of resources. Like, if I have to go to page 7 to catch a click, like, that takes time. I got to load that. It's just using up my stuff. So you need something that's fast, quick, you actually show up for, that's actually already present, that I can enhance. What do I mean by enhance? I mean, can I go to Google? Can I search for a key term or key term variation or a brand term or review term or testimonial term? Can I click on said asset? Can I land on the page, scroll, view, look, and then go to another page and spend quite a bit of time on each of those pages? Another piece that I noticed too is when I'm on that site, what I interact with. If I'm going to make anchor text going to a page, I don't want to land on a page that's commercial painting and then go to house painting. It's going to be a problem. But if I'm on a commercial painting page and then I go to what is the average cost of commercial painting in Fort Myers, Florida? That's more helpful.
CTR manipulation is a black hat strategy, and I'm sharing it here for only educational purposes only. Only do it if you know what you're doing, and because you can quickly burn sites, and I speak from experience. The importance of photos for local SEO from the GBP roast. Let's check this one out.
The great thing about using cell phones, everything is mobile first. Every time you take a photo, if you guys have an iPhone, if you notice that it actually tags where you're actually located or where you actually took that picture, all that information is saved directly in the photo. We use this for all of our clients, where we actually created a kind of like a job check-in especially for service area businesses. This is fantastic. So I actually used to own a locksmith company for about 10 years, and I was very, very strict on having my technicians out in the field, going out and taking photos of every single thing that they're doing. Mm-hmm. And we would upload those photos directly on the site, on your GMBs. Always recommend using real photos. There's no reason why you should be using stock photos, especially if you're a service area business. If you need to, incentivize your technicians to be more active and taking, photos of what they're doing. That's super, super important.
That was a clip from the all-new GBP Roast Show every Wednesday at noon Pacific Standard Time. This brings me to my favorite part of the show. Today we have my co-host on the GBP Roast with us today. Please ask questions on the topic and I will address them in the order that they are received. Before we introduce our guest, here's a word from our sponsor. Spending thousands on SEO tools? Here's how I cut those costs and scaled faster. Hi, I'm Paul-Andre de Vera, a 20-year SEO expert who built a thriving consulting business using one tool, Search Atlas. After getting laid off and spending a year jobless, I turned to consulting, but was drowning in costly SEO tools. Thousands of dollars every month, wasted time, and endless tabs. I knew there had to be a better way. The worst part? Every tool was separate, making my job as a solo SEO consultant even harder. But then I found Search Atlas and everything has changed. Search Atlas brings everything together: technical SEO, backlinks, and on-page optimization all in one place. And in less than a year, I scaled my consulting business to make more than my corporate salary that took me 20 years to achieve. Thanks to Search Atlas and its Auto AI. Auto AI saves me hours. I can manage multiple clients effortlessly and automate SEO tasks in literally one click. The best part? I'm spending a fraction of the cost, saving thousands of dollars a month. Don't wait. Get a 7-day free trial now and see how much time, money you can save and increase profits. Click the link below and start your free trial today.
Keith is a 20-plus year veteran web design and marketing with all small businesses. In 2001, he got his SEO by messing with on-page HTML. His clever copywriting hacking has allowed him to maximize conversions at a minimum cost. Discovering the power of words and design, he has been ranking websites ever since. Please welcome the CEO of UpHero, Keith Lambo.
Keith, my man, welcome to the show.
What's up?
How you doing, brother?
Also known as sexiest chair dancer. We need a rank for that.
There we go, guys. Everyone, just give a round of applause for Keith. All right. Before I ask my very first question, I ask all my professionals, why do people call you Lambo?
I'm pretty active on the SEO Signals Lab, and about 5 years ago, Dan, local friend of mine, does pest control SEO, and he's like, yeah, just wait until you get your Lambo. And so I'm like, yeah, Lambo, right? And so my middle name is actually Lewis, and I make fun of people who obviously have all the supercars and the hypercars. So it just stuck with me. And it's like, all right, I'm Lambo, I'm Uncle Lambo, and here we are.
I love that. Okay. This is the first question I ask all my SEO professionals that come on here in 1 minute or less. How does Lambo get ranking on page 1 of Google?
The biggest thing you're really looking for is going to be engagement, right? But you have to really define that local user. So I'm more specific in local SEO. So if you get the in-market audience and they engage with your brand, you're like, oh, is that like CTR? It's like, it's a little bit beyond that, right? Let's say you're a local roofer and you need that homeowner who's searching for you and interacting with those different entities. So they might have went to Home Depot and Lowe's and they search shingles and they search roof repair. They find you, they look at your reviews, they go deeper into your site, they get directions, they call you, and all that adds up. So you could take $5,000 and you could do a grand opening, but not just like a 1 day or 1 weekend. You could do an event over a month. That brand awareness and the amount of people searching and engaging for you, that is how you get and dominate, because it's all about the user and what they're doing and searching your business. How long was that? Is that
exactly 1 minute? First knowledge bomb of today.
So 49 seconds? I don't even know. What was the stop clock there? You got that?
That was perfect. That was perfect. Okay, so I might if you see me fiddling around, it's because I'm fixing my mic. But anyways, I wanted to go. Let's rewind this quick. Hold on, let me rewind this quick. 20 years back. All right, 20 years ago, Keith. How'd you first get into SEO?
Yeah. This is actually a pretty good story. I was in tech support, And so there was a local fragrance store, actually. So she was selling perfumes and such. And one of her products just happened to be featured, not that she made it, but one of her brand names was featured on Oprah. I think Cher was talking about it. And then what did people do in 2001? It really just hit me. They searched that product. Her tiny little store in Butte, Montana showed up and she sold out. And you're like, holy crap, right? Like they found it, they used the web. And then that's when I started hacking on the title tags and H1 and like hot fragrances was one of the things. I was even going around and I was taking pictures of the perfume bottles because this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy to think. You could not find the manufacturer product images online. We had to take them, Photoshop them, and put them in our store. That was when I really started to learn how people think, how they search, and the rest is history after that.
Love that. Love that. Okay, so I mean, what actually made you like actually interested in it? Why not another channel, marketing channel? Why SEO?
Well, the thing that for me, I need to probably send it to you and we can pull it up another day, but I've always been a marketer. I'm just a bullshitter, right? I'm a salesman. And if you really, if people think, well, what is SEO? It's really only a tool that's part of marketing. That's really all it is.
Yeah.
If you can manipulate the words, manipulate what Google thinks and Google sees, it's just marketing. And therefore, I'm always going to work in advertising. I've worked in television, radio, print. My last job before this was actually in Yellow Pages. So that's when I really started to learn, like, man, if you just make a powerful website, then it's beachfront property. You're ranking at the top of the page. What more does a small business owner want, right? They just want to be found. They want the click. They want the call. They want the sale. And no one's better at bullshit than this guy.
Love that, man. You took it back with Yellow Pages. I'm pretty sure there's maybe some young ones in here that don't even know what Yellow Pages is. I think in some counties they have like, they're not as big as they used to be, but they have like some miniature ones now. From what I remember seeing now. But speaking of local marketing, I'm curious, like, how'd you actually learn like SEO, local SEO, or local marketing?
I mean, I was one of the dumb shits following Alex Becker in his secret squirrel stuff 10 years ago. But even way back then, I mean, there were the HTML for dummies, really. I was using, front page books, right? Books, reading books on the disc, you pop it in, CD-ROM, learn all that stuff. It was really all DIY. And what really then got me into the SEO the last few years was really discovering Kyle Roof and what he did on-page hacks, the Internet Marketing Gold, getting involved in the Search Intelligence Agency. And really, you follow a variety of people. You just have to, if they say a theory or an idea, then you want to implement that and then see like, okay, that guy's not full of shit. that really works, right? So I've been just doing it for so long. To me, SEO is just nothing more than manipulating the words to the consumer.
Love that. Love that. Now take us to the present. Like you actually have your UpHero. Tell us about UpHero and tell us about the Trident ranking method and the new GBP Roadshow.
Right. So to be different, right? Because as a marketer, you're like, well, what can I say or do that everyone else is the same in SEO? And I put my balls on the line and I would say, I will guarantee you growth. And they're like, well, what do you mean? Well, if you hire me, your sales will increase or you'll actually pay less than you're currently paying for marketing. And usually both of them work out. So a lot of people are like, well, that's crazy. I don't guarantee your rankings, right? Because as we all know, that goes up and down. But what I will guarantee is sales. And that's what the business owners want. Now, I get a lot of ridicule because they're like, no, screw that. If you're ranking number 1, then it should work. But it doesn't. And that is exactly why in 2014, I got smacked in the face, even when I was working at Yellow Pages. And I'm like, this lady is number 1 for a security business in Boise, Idaho, but her calls are not increasing. Why? And that's when I really went into the persuasive copy and learning that the words matter and it's the offer. You really have to build things for the consumer.
Love that. And then what's Trident ranking method all about? I saw you you this new project you have going out. Yeah.
Well, I've known JP for a long time, Jordan Pierce. He really is the king of local SEO. And we just hit it off and have been friends for 6+ years. And one of the products that I'm working on is a Trident website builder. And he's always has touted about the traffic, links, and content, right? So he's like, hey, let's do Trident under a course, right? And we'll teach people. So that is exactly what Jordan and I have been doing the last 3 months, is taking my little comedy zany and the practical on page and the conversion rate optimization, along with Jordan's technical knowledge of manipulating maps. And so I think right now we have like 106 variety of people, beginners, local business owners, even people that have been on your show are in our group. And so one sad thing, it's getting too big. We're closing membership December 31st. So, but the nice thing is it's only $1,000 to join, and it's a 1-year membership. There's no recurring fees. There's no clickbait bullshit of, oh, well, thanks for joining. Now you need to upgrade and buy. No. You get in, you get it all.
Love that. So that was the past few months. So you just recently launched another project just within the last week, which is the GBP Roast Show. What's that all about?
That is, we're going to put Keith in different costumes every week, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to really help educate people who really want to learn and understand the core fundamentals of local SEO. What's important, right? And quickly deliver that with Dr. Dre and Professor Pierce, Jordan, and have a lot of fun on the GBP Roast Show.
Love that. Now let's get to the topic of today, which is CRO. And I want to niche it down a little bit, just like since we're on the topic of local, I want to go. So what is, for those that don't know what CRO is, what is CRO?
Right. Conversion rate optimization.
Okay.
And just like, those classic gurus of the SEO world, we're always doing, 3-word and acronyms of, THC, BYOB, ACDC, DAB, like, great. Now we have CRO, conversion rate optimization. I never really even heard it until I met my friend, Noah Lapata. He's a great person to follow who understands CRO. And then Robert Portillo out of Southern California also has been on your show. They really educated me to think, oh, wow, when people come to your page, what do you want them to do? I want them to call. I want them to click. I want them to convert. And so I've just taken the SEO to the next level, which is, hey, if someone's going to pay me to rank their business, they really should pay me to get sales. So the right colors, the right words, how you phrase it, and getting into people's brains, right? The psychology of how humans think, that is kind of fun. And even people have said, you're the devil. You're making me buy things I don't want. Sorry. I'm a marketer. That's what we do.
Love that. I love that. Okay, and speaking in terms of like let's say local businesses, I'm curious, like what is a conversion for what would be conversion for a local SEO or local businesses? What would be considered a conversion?
Well, definitely the phone call is the thing that they want. And so you can put a tracking code in there, but what a lot of people do is you could use CallRail. You could just use a service that you can even have the JavaScript change out. So depending on where the lead came from, even from the Google My Business or from an ad, then it will say, hey, they searched this query. And this is all the technical analytics stuff, right? Which we don't get too deep into, but the reality is you want to know what they searched and then what page they even went to. A real fun, free product is the Microsoft Clarity. You can load that on as a heat map and it'll show you what people do on your website. And you're going to be blown away how they click on pictures and they click on links and how they scroll and they scan pages, right? They don't. I looked at a website the other day, and I think the average on page, just the page itself, was 28 seconds, right? Now, most people might, crap a little bit when you hear that, but it's humans, right? They want it now. They want it fast.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Love that. Okay. So let's get into some actual foundational strategies. I mean, you mentioned Clarity, which is actually Clarity by Microsoft, which is a free tool, which is awesome, guys. Be sure to write that down and use that. It's free. And I played with it a few bit. I mean, do they have actually a paid version, or is it just free? Is there like a?
I think it is free. Yeah. I know. I just used the free version.
Yep.
I mean, I use so many free tools, and I promote them on my channel as well, because a small business owner, they're just learning, they're just kind of figuring stuff out. So they don't want to pay money.
Well, I mean, if you know some of the top of your head, I would love to know some of the other tools that you're using right now. Is it?
It's really just A/B testing, and some of them are actually part of the UpHero software, so it's not really released to the general public, right? But you can even go into Google Analytics and some of the other products, and again, it's like an A/B test. You want to have two different offers that come up on a page, and you can even just split them even directly from the ad itself, right? You can A/B test right through Google Analytics. And like I say, what I really love to do, being a man, I'm so about the visuals, right? The visuals of the color, the words, the things you can say on a page to really convince someone to buy.
Love that, guys. And if we are going to do some live audits today, so if you guys have any websites or landing pages, we're going to do some live audits. But before that, I'm curious to let's say while people are submitting their websites, if they want to, and I know you have one here too, I want to go into what are just some general things you can improve for a CRO for your local search. I know you mentioned buttons and stuff like that. I mean,
one of the biggest things, I would say the biggest problem that a small business has is they're really proud of what they do, right? And they're so focused on this brochure point of view that when you come onto the homepage, what do? They talk about themselves, right? Oh, we do this and we do that and our blah, blah, blah and us. And you're like, no, don't do that. Focus on you, meaning me, the consumer. You want it fast. You want it affordable. You want it now. And click now, right? Click here for this limited time offer. As a small business owner, just go to your homepage, and if you use the word "we" in the first 100 words, go in, use ChatGPT or some AI, and see if you can revamp that. I think it's called the passive voice. I don't recall. I'm so old. I dye my hair blonde. It's really gray, just because of I can't remember. It's so ingrained what I've been doing as a marketer, right? That, of course, I'm always going to be talking to someone in a persuasive tone. And Someone's on your site because they have a problem, they have a challenge, and therefore quickly address what they want, right?
Love that. Love that. Okay. So, I mean, when it comes to CRO for, let's say, local business compared to CRO for like, broader SEO strategies, like, I mean, what are some of the differences there? Like, I mean, are there differences or is it the same thing? CRO or
Well, it's going to be very similar, but if you, let's say, most small businesses who actually invest in SEO, they might be a service-based, right? Okay. And it's an emergency. Even a dentist, if you didn't have a particular name in mind and you just were looking for a dentist, you might think, oh, I have a sore tooth, it's an emergency. And then what would you be looking for on that homepage? You might want to look for the little red siren or a red cross or a red that says, hey, emergency, we guarantee we will see you, at 11:30 a.m., some type of verbiage that reassures me, oh, I have a toothache, it's an emergency, I want to see you. So serving that need, and that's keyword research, you can just discover that. And one of the other big things you're going to discover, people want to know about price. They want costs. So every one of my customers, I always build them a pricing page. Now, some of them get really mad. Oh, no, no price. And I say, hey, what's the average sale? Oh, it's $225. Okay. So that's exactly what we say. Prices start at $149, average sale $225. And this is what really cool little secret here going on, guys, is Alex Becker used to say the secret squirrel. Google is now paying attention if you're in a local IP or on your phone search. If you do search something regarding cost, guess what shows up? Not the national sites, the local site who's talking about price. Go ahead.
Damn! Man. Dropping bombs like that. Love that. Love that. Love that. Okay,
very common because of people want to know, right? Yeah. How much is this going to cost me? And in this kind of economy, it's very much on their mind.
Got it. Okay, so we're talking about like websites, landing pages, their homepage, stuff like that. I'm curious, can people also do CRO on their Google business profiles?
You can a little bit. You have to be careful, obviously, that you don't want to mess with the business name. But there is something that you can do, some type of hacks, which would be the images, right? What you have in that graphic, you can have some enticement. Now, we do know, especially if you spend much time in AdWords, Google doesn't like text in the image. But you could maybe show a plumber who has your corporate colors with a wrench, with a hot water tank, right? And Google will scan that photo and say, oh, that's a plumber. I see the plumber logo. I recognize that. I see he has a pipe wrench, right? He looks like Mario from Mario Brothers. And there's a hot water tank in the background. Why? Because you have a specific brand that's on the hot water tank. So all of that can just tell the human, as they say, a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? In seconds, oh, I have a hot water problem. That's one of their featured photos. I'm going to call them. That also means you want to put that picture at the top of the page on your hot water tank service page.
Love that, guys. Okay, I want to know how to get more clicks then. So I mean, I want to know like how you actually let's do some live audits. And guys,
everyone, I was gonna say I could take over.
Yeah,
here.
Take over, and those in the audience, submit your websites or landing pages in the live chat, and we can kind of do some free CRO audits for you. Keith will be happy to do it. And I promise, he promised that he would be
he promised to swear a lot.
so go ahead and submit them, and he'll give you some great tips. So there should
Toggle
be.
screen sharing. Is
Yep,
that
yep,
the right
yeah.
one? Let's
That's the
go
right
over
one.
here.
All right. While you
crap.
do that, we have a millennial money mom who's in the audience. Guys, if you want to check out, be sure to check out her YouTube channel. Great YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out. And she was asking about the map extension that you were actually talking about on the GBP roast episode, and that it is JP mentioned it is Plepper. So go to you can actually, and millennial money mom. I actually replied to your comments on the channel. So let me go ahead and pull up. There we go.
What's the best way? Should I zoom in here a little bit?
Yeah, zoom in. Just zoom in. It looks like it's a little smaller. You can zoom in a little more if you want.
Zoom, and a boom, boom. Is that a little bit more? Oh, I see it. I think I see
There we
it.
go.
Oh,
there we go.
That's
Yeah,
good.
there we go. That's nice. Love it.
This is a very common search, right?
Okay.
Laundromats, Boise. And, what are we really thinking about? We're thinking about the keyword. Now, many times, of course, as you notice, Google's going to give us brands, right? And suggested searches. And of course, you're going to get the near me. Now, I'm on the suburb of Boise, so I don't want to do the near me because, I'm not going to do Plepper and, I'm not going to fake my search. I'm just going to do a live result here because we're going to do a test on Dre.
Oh.
Dre,
right.
Let's just skip the maps a second.
Okay.
And let's just go down the list here. What do you notice? Take a look at these first couple here.
Okay.
Obviously, you got two brands.
Yep.
And you're reading, that first one for Rave Laundry, that's very appealing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what do you have 15 pounds, right? But they do mention a rate, and then they're using this sounds good kind of wording, right? Enjoy. Now, keep in mind, kids, right, that the description can vary depending on what the query is searched, as well as the user itself, okay? So I'm not signed in. I'm just out here on Firefox. Notice how what's bolded, right? Oh, best laundromat experience. Then they mention the city. Now, here's that all Yelpy, right? Now, tell me what you think about like this one right here.
Oh, the $10 free.
Oh man, you're talking dirty to me. What? Say it again. Harder.
Free,
right?
free.
Exactly. That is a way to get some attention. This is another little secret squirrel tip for you kids. If you can use the character, I'm going to use the word character, okay? The asterisk, the hyphen, the arrow, any of that character that you can put into a Google AdWords, you can also put into your description and your title. What? No way, man. Yes.
Special
Another
character.
little secret thing you can do too is, oh crap, click the wrong button. You can even put a heart in there. In the title. What's that going to do? That's going to show the love that this is a love the best product.
Yep.
Does that make sense to everybody?
Makes a lot of sense.
Like when I say you can use you can use special characters
like emoji?
As long as it's approved in AdWords, then it's also going to be approved in the SERP.
Oh, quick question. Do you have a list of approved characters, or do you know where you can find that?
No, because they kind of change it a little bit, and I could probably maybe pull up another example, but notice we say you get $10 free. What's going to happen? People are going to click that, right? And that's exactly what you want to happen. Let me see here if I've got. I'm going to just. Oh, I guess that won't really matter too much. Here's a fun question. What do you think, Dre, is the H1 on this page?
Orders removed or your money back.
Are you sure? Is that your final answer?
H1? Yes.
You say that because why?
It's
the biggest.
Yep. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
and it's the first, right? It's the biggest and the first. And you're wrong. You're wrong. One of the free tools I like to use is let's go over here. Let me pull up.
So,
sorry.
I mean,
Yes.
that would be a bad user experience then, right? I
No,
mean,
no, it's not. No. Da 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 da. Ooh, you just got Lamboed. I'm gonna go use a tool, SEO Meta in one click. Okay, this is free.
SEO Meta in one click.
Write this down, kids. SEO Meta in one click. You'll notice laundromat near me, Boise, laundry services. You're like,
Where's
you
that?
mother effer.
Ooh,
What?
sneaky.
It's not even there.
Yeah, it's not.
What?
Oh, what the hell? That's,
Damn!
you gotta double damn there. That's
So,
okay.
this is what we're gonna give a little extra bonus to the people out there.
Okay.
When people make web pages, they have different sizes, right? And so the same code might show up only for the phone, or it might only show up for the tablet. What do? They hide the other code. Now, that is why when you do a SEO Meta and you see duplicate H2s or H3s, that's bad code. You don't do that.
Okay.
Someone who actually does CSS HTML, I can tell, hey, not Google, but the browser, hey, browser, when this screen shows up, I want you to hide the H1. And therefore, you don't see it. Here's a great example. Oh, shoot. I don't actually know if this is going to work. Oh, let me change this up a little bit. Give me some dialing music. Da 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 da.
Oh, you got
it. Ooh.
Wrong button. Sorry.
That one. Yeah, we want that one. All right. I'm going to change this is another little tool to change my IP address. Let me refresh.
Okay.
And
guys, if you have any websites, if you're brave enough to share, please share them in the live chat.
I'll be nice, I promise. So let's
right,
just double check here a second.
You searched what, knives near me?
Yes.
What's this?
Are you
Knives?
ready? I know
Knives?
this is. Come on, this is Idaho, okay?
What? Oh, really?
You know,
you'd search knives
yeah,
near me?
you know what? You know what they do in Idaho?
What?
They fucking sell lightsabers, man.
Like, we can't see you. We can only see your screen, but I can hear it. I can hear it.
Sorry. I'll re-demo that later.
Okay.
No, actually, Idaho is a little bit redneck crazy where you can walk around with a sword if you wanted to, okay?
Oh.
Now, knives near me. What's Google going to do? Google is going to say, hey, Keith, you're in downtown Boise, right? Because I tricked it. I'm not. We got all the shopping. We expect that. We got the map businesses, right? Oh, motherfucker, look at this. What? Boise knife store near me. He's in the first position. How's that possible? The trick is, if you guys just go search display none, and in CSS, that's what we're talking about. You can put in your code, you can hide things. And I mean, you can hide anything. And that is exactly how a page like that ranks. Well, and that's exactly how, from a CRO point of view, I want you as a consumer to look at this and say, yes, odors removed or your money back. I don't want to say
Yeah.
Boise laundromat, right?
Yeah,
Laundry
yeah.
services. Why? Because it's
Ah.
very understood who I am, what they do, right? It's all right there.
Yeah.
So this is the way to write the words to the consumer, but then what you can do is you can use the SEO. You can see that on the screen on the
A little. My screen's still
yeah.
smaller, but I mean,
I can
what's
copy this puppy here.
okay?
The
You can open up a text editor.
let's just do new document here a second.
Yeah.
Do.
We have Triton junk removal. Let me know what you think of that site. Which did you submit a site? I don't see a URL there. Triton junk removal. Unless you want us to search Triton junk removal. But okay, so with the back to your Google Doc of pasting.
All right.
There we go. So what's this?
We're being very organic today, kids, and very spontaneous, which is fine, right? We don't mind at all.
Can you zoom in again or make this one bigger?
It is a video. You can pause. You can fast forward. It's all okay. It's all okay. All right.
Wait, can you zoom in more? Blow.
Yes. I'm trying to use my brain to think how to do this.
This is the control. Yeah, there we go. Bigger. All right. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so those are all H2s. Oh, wait a minute. So none of those are actually in. Hold on. If you go back to the sites, voted best laundry service in Boise. Was that even on the site there? It's not.
Yeah. Some.
Oh wait.
Well,
okay. Oh, there. Oh, that's okay. Voted best.
We could split. I don't know if we want to split it, but
okay.
I hid this.
Okay.
That's clearly. Don't tell Google. Shh. That's keyword stuffing. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do keyword stuffing. But notice how, and a great way to look at this really is just the text portion, right? Which is, look at the entities, look at the related nouns and words surrounding laundromat and laundry, right? This is also hidden too, because it's quite obvious, right? Free, cheap, right? Boise.
Yep.
But these are not hidden.
Okay.
And so it's a combination, and that's why I said it's a combination of you want to talk to the consumer, but you also want to make daddy happy, right? Mr. Palo Alto daddy say, oh, no, daddy. This is the right content. This is the right information about the page. So
love it.
That's why it's a balance. So for example, even like this, this is not a heading. It's big, but it's not a heading. Also another one, I don't think that's a heading. But that just goes to show you when you talk to the consumer, right? And then the picture matches, the headline matches the information. And notice this from a CRO point of view, right? All of this works together. If you want to know more, right here. But notice how it's not heavily emphasized. It's schedule pickup, right? Hey, get it done. Do it now.
Got it. Love it. We got we're coming close to time here, but we did get one submission. They can't post the URL for some reason, but if you can do a search for Treasure Valley sliding door repair, let's check out and see what shows up. Treasure Valley sliding door repair.
I'm assuming that's the actual complete site, or is this? Oh, I found it. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look at it. It's all right. You want to show your screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, and I was gonna say if you want. All right. So that's our homepage.
Okay. Oh.
It's very generic, right? First thing. one of the biggest challenges is, look at this. Can't really see or read this at all, right? Like that's that lack of professionalism that you would kind of expect. This is a wasted button. I already kind of know I'm at the home, right? You don't always want to feature the about us right away. You really want to have that like the last thing. It's about services. And therefore, one of the first things I would expect here is, let's see if this is working. I don't know if it's showing me. I might have to adjust my screen a second.
Oh yeah, because maybe because it's you're zoomed in, it might be showing a different version of it. Maybe you wanna like maximize that browser and see if.
Yeah. And I apologize too. Let's see here.
There we go. Okay.
Usually when you hover, it might give you more information. And my whole point is, why would I click this? Why would I click this? Why would I click this? Right? And therefore, I don't need your phone number in my face as the button. I need a reason to do business with you first, right? Why would you do business with them? It doesn't really say, right? Let's go look at maybe a much better example. Now, look at the total different feel. Oh, we got a happy couple. The headline matches what's going on here. Finally, you found a contractor who can fix it all. And then what do we say here? Benefit, 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 and then bam, the button for the estimate. That is what these guys are missing. Give me a compelling reason to do business with you. Here's a great CRO tip. Anytime you want to give me an action, make sure that you give me a benefit. Therefore, the action and the benefit should work together. And that is exactly what you see here. You can get it all in one call, and then what's in red, what's flashing, free in-person estimate. Notice how the photos match with what you can do here. Short, sweet, to the point. Do you want a roof? Do you want windows? Do you want house siding? Call now, free estimate, right? Very clever headlines. Oh, beware of bad contractors. People read this. They look at these things. They click. People will click and spend time on a site. Whereas if we had some color graphics here, that would help. If we use bold, a little bit of color, there's just so much in text, it's overwhelming. And I would be kind of scared to look at this on a phone. Do we dare? Da-da, da-da. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I can zoom in here a second. All right, let me adjust. Big, giant paragraphs. People aren't going to read a big, clunky thing like that, right? Break it down to just 3 or 4 lines of text, not sentences. This is another key thing here. Listen up, kids. It's lines of text, not the amount of actual sentences themselves.
Okay.
Right? That's just way, way, way too much information. Whereas this one, it just shows the main ones, right? Hey, is this what you're interested in? And then guess what else? Quick, easy access, right? And notice there's no button up the top that says services. It just says exactly what you want. You want roofing? There you go. You want windows? There it is. So this is just one way to really, let's pull up, to really look at from a CRO point of view, and we can even look at a, clearly they want to rank for Treasure Valley sliding door. That's their H1, right? So this is their H1. The one downside, though, is in my particular metro, people don't really search that. What they do search for, they search for the city, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot, let's see here. We do mention Idaho here, Boise.
Mm-hmm.
So you really have to pay attention to the local geo in order to connect with what people are searching for.
Got it. Okay, can we get you? We're coming close to time here, so Keith, I can have you come back on
Yeah,
here.
not a problem.
And
let me go back over, press the right button. Oh my gosh, we also have a guest comedian who's here today too.
Who is that?
Yeah, you're scared. I know you're looking scared.
All right.
Yeah. Wait, I got it. Oh no, it's stuck.
All right, guys. If you're in the live chat,
I gotta get my costume.
Brenda Malone actually put in a piece of code there.
When do you want it? Do you want it at the end or do you want it now?
No, let's go on now because we are coming close to time. But before that, oh, what's that? Oh, what's this? Okay, we got a comedian coming on here. But I want maybe your comedian can tell us if someone wants to get into the SEO space or SEO game, what would your advice be to them?
I look at SEO really as just marketing, and therefore learn and absorb as much as you can. And truly, I know all the young Lambos out there that are 17 to 27 years old, you want to strike it rich, go work for someone else. Because if you really want to be in the marketing world for a number of years, go learn what it's like at an agency or another company, learn their mistakes, learn from the ground up, because really, SEO, people out there make it complicated. It's not, right? You need traffic, you need links, you need content. And that's exactly what we do in the Trident training, right? In the Trident ranking group is focus on the basics. And with AI and everything else that's coming down the pipe, it's just marketing. So go work in the marketing industry and then really learn how to hack HTML, because that is the foundation of websites. And there's so many people that they just log into WordPress and they don't even know that they could type in they could type in HTML code and it will get published and indexed.
Love that. And for this episode to feel complete for you, how can people get a hold of you? And again, we always close off with a musical talent of the guest. If you have some special talent you want to share with us live, feel free to do so.
I have all of that. I'm prepared.
All right. Let's give it up to Keith, everyone. Let's go.
Do you want me to do? So I always make fun of people in the SEO world, right? And instead of doing you might be a redneck, we're going to do another version called you might have hired a red flag SEO. So are you ready?
Let's go.
Let me grab my microphone a second. If you talk more about your crypto account than your client's bank account, you might be red flag SEO. If the only conversion you care about is having them upgrade to your premium consulting plan, you might be a red flag SEO. If their email campaign ends up in the same spam folder for the miracle diet pills, you might be a red flag SEO. If you spend 2.5 weeks searching schema opportunities, you might be red flag SEO. And if you think that the engagement rate is something you do with Instagram models, you might be red flag SEO. If your profile picture ever was or is an NFT monkey, or if it ever was a portrait holding a microphone, or if you're posing next to your Lamborghini rental, or you got gold bars, or you got cash money, or you got bikini girls, or you got a six-pack and your shirt off, you might have hired a red flag SEO. Thank you. Be sure to tip your waitresses. I'll be here all week. Catch me next week on GPB Roast.
Love it, love it. Okay, hold on for one quick second while I sign off here. Can you hold on for one quick second? All right, guys. That concludes another episode of the SEO Video Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys next week. Actually, don't forget to visit our sponsors. Go to seo.video/atlas, seo.video/atlas, seo.video/atlas. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Thank you for watching. Hope you come back next week. Make sure to subscribe. You don't want to miss a thing. Hope you learn something new, because the vibe is incredible. From the special SEO professionals, SEO video show. Let's work. Want to see you be an SEO expert. Paul Andre de Vera helping you step it up. No delay right now. Time to level up. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Woo!
Oh, wait.
I'm my own party.
All right, that concludes everything, guys. I'll see you guys again next week. Peace out, guys.